Now this might be wishful thinking, but does anybody know how to hack the firmware of a Canon C100 Mark II so it can do eye tracking autofocus? I love these cameras. I can't use them. I haven't used them in years because the autofocus on these things is horrible. Matter of fact, I don't even think I wouldn't even call it autofocus. It just does what it wants. It's horrible. You can't, this is basically a manual camera. And I have 3 of them at least. I might even have another one. I don't know. I love these cameras so much. I love the look they give me. That's such a nice look. It only does 1080p, but I love 1080. That's all I do. I only do 1080p. I read this was a 4K sensor that downreses to 1080, but it's just this beautiful camera. I have all these lenses that go with it. I've got 2 50 1.2s and 85 1.2. You don't even want to know what this thing costs. So I've got all these expensive lenses, and then I thought, like, you know, the technology that went into the professional cameras like 10 years ago ends up in the consumer cameras 10 years later. Well, I thought, well, maybe I could use these lenses with the new you know, like the M50 Mark II, you know, these are all APS-C cameras, or the M6 or the M200, or I got an R7 here. I said, you know, I'm surely this, whatever made this look good, is now in these consumer cameras, because, you know, you can put these lenses on these little cameras. So I bought an M50 Mark II, I bought an M6, I got my M200, I got an R7, and it just doesn't give me the look that these things give me. It just doesn't. It's like Canon doesn't want you to use 1080 anymore. They want you to only do 4K. That's what these things are made for. And when you shoot in 1080, it looks horrible. It makes your face, like, it brings out every skin pore, every wrinkle is accentuated, like high contrast, like it wants you to look bad. It's horrible. It just, 1080 in Canon is just, for me, it's unusable. Sony does really good. Samsung does really good. All the other cameras, even Micro Four Thirds, but Canon 1080, forget it. I even got an R5C and played with it. I hated it. It was too many bells and whistles. It was too, I mean, I just want something simple that I can stick these lenses on, that's APS-C, that has eye tracking autofocus. That's it. Just something really simple. And the colors look good right out of the box. I don't have to use gammas and logs and LUTs. I just want to, like, turn it on, push record, and it looks great with the lenses that I have and eye autofocus. Is that too much to ask? And I know you're gonna say, well, get a C70. No, I don't want to get a super expensive Canon camera. I just want something simple that has eye tracking autofocus and can take these lenses. Anyway, nothing comes close to the look of a C100 Mark II. I just love the look of it. And I don't want to have to just say goodbye to them or have them just sit there and do nothing. I mean, it's such a shame. These things are great. I love these things. I know it's big and clunky and everything, but it just gives you that smooth look. It's just awesome. I don't know how to describe it. It's just a look. It's an artistic look that I like. So if you know anybody that can hack the firmware and put eye tracking on, if it's even possible on there, let me know. And don't say, oh, well, yeah, send it to me. I'll play with it for a few months and see if I can. Yeah, right. Yeah, just so you can play with it for a while. I know. I'm ranting here, so I just wanted to say, you know, if I could make these things get eye tracking autofocus, that would be my best Christmas gift. Wow, I would love that. That would make me very happy. Anyway, so I know I'm probably dreaming, but I thought I'd put it out there. All right, that's it. I'll see you next video. Bye.